it's Annie. Today I am collabing with my friend Penn from Penn.Smith.Skincare. We are doing the tag 10 things your stylist wish you knew. So Penn has a YouTube channel and I am going to link it below. And she mostly shares a lot of skincare. She is an esthetician. She's also a hairstylist. I'm a licensed hairstylist. I don't work in the field anymore either. So we just thought this would be a fun collab. But on her channel, she shares skincare tips, which every time her videos pop up, I'm always excited to see what she has to share. And she also talks about makeup reviews. You will love her. I feel like when she is sharing her videos and I'm watching her, I feel like I'm there with her. And I love that. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm just hanging out with my friend. A trim and a haircut is the same thing, all right? If you are making an appointment to see your stylist, a trim and a haircut is the same thing. It takes just as long to do either one. When you're making your appointment, just consult with your stylist and just know a haircut is a trim and a haircut is the same thing. If you are calling to schedule a tint touch-up, be specific about that, because if you're not, you could sit in the chair and it could be possibly your stylist won't have time to do it because she's booked tightly, or he, I keep saying he or she, is booked tightly, and a tint touch-up and a highlight touch-up is not the same thing. It's totally different. A tint touch-up is you're just doing the roots, you're applying the color just to the roots, weaving it, putting it in the foil, putting the bleach on it. Sometimes you're even doing a toner over that. Tint touch-up and a highlight touch-up are two different things. So make sure that you are being specific when you are calling up and making your appointment. Please be considerate and do not blow off your appointment. Have a set appointment because you scheduled it ahead of time, but you're like, you know, I don't really need a haircut. I'm not gonna get a cut. Please call, because they're losing money. Hairstylists work off of commission. So if you blow them off and you don't come in for your appointment, they don't make any money. Okay, so if you have an appointment, please make sure you cancel appointment. Something that goes hand in hand with that is don't be late. If you're late for an appointment, it really messes up the whole day and everybody will blame the stylist. When I was working in a salon, I had people that would show up late, especially for something like a color or a new hairstyle. A new client being late is really bad because I always like to take extra time with the new client and really consult with them about the haircut they were getting or the hair color they were getting. I wanted to have that extra time so I wasn't rushed. If you do that, you know, if you are coming in late and the stylist, you know, feels like they have to take you, because it depends on the salon. Some salons, I worked in a salon that they still made us do it. I'm just gonna tell you right now, those people didn't get a good haircut for me. I'm just being real. They did not get a good haircut for me, or hair color or whatever. They didn't. They weren't treated the best, because I'm upset now because you already threw my day off. So the whole day now I have to try to catch up because you were late, and it cost me money because I always felt that, and this is what I did when I worked in the salon. If I was running late, I would have to offer people a certain % off of every single service I gave. So the whole day, I'm discounting my prices because of one person being late. If I could do that over again, if I could go back and work in a hair salon, I would have just, which it was hard because you're working with someone and I probably was afraid of being fired, but I wish I would have went back and said, you know what, I'm not doing that person, because I would have rather have lost that person than all the other people after them that I could possibly lose, plus all the money that I'm losing would have been more than that one person. So please make sure that you are on time for your hairstylist. Make sure that you tip your stylist. Again, they're getting paid on commission. So stylists work really, really hard. They have to pay for expensive tools. Hair shears, cutting shears are really expensive. I bought a pair years ago and I think I paid $500, and that was years ago. So I don't even know how much they are now. They're very, very expensive. You have to maintain them and get them, either you have to maintain them and get them sharpened, which I never liked to do that because I always felt like once I got them sharpened, they weren't as good anymore. So then you buy a new one. So shears are really, really expensive. Hair dryers, curling irons, all that stuff All your supplies are really, really expensive. You also have to dress nice. So you're buying clothes to dress nice for your client. So make sure that you tip them. All that money that you're tipping helps so they're, you know, they have the best tools. And not only that, not only tools and dressing nice, it's education. I was going to lots and lots of extra education so I can be on top of the latest haircuts and trends and colors and all that. So make sure that you tip your stylist well. That money helps so much. Okay, this next one is coming from someone that's a stylist. And I will tell you, I don't do this, and I'm a stylist that goes somewhere to get her hair cut. Don't tell the stylist what to do. Don't tell the stylist what to do. You know, telling them how to like blow dry your hair, whatever, like, please don't do that. That's just degrading. It's rude. If you feel that way, then maybe you should cut your hair or do your hair yourself. As a stylist, I never, ever, 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 ever do that. I would never tell anybody that, and I am a stylist. I don't tell my hairstylist now. I don't say, yeah, make sure you do this and color it this way, and make sure when you're cutting it, do it this way, and make sure you blow dry it this way. No. I'm paying her to do my hair. I trust her, and I'm not gonna tell her what to do. So please don't be rude and tell people what to do. Hair does not grow faster in the summertime. Okay? It might seem like it's growing faster in the summertime. Maybe it's something that you're eating. Maybe you're eating a little bit differently in the summertime, but the heat doesn't magically make your hair grow. If that is the case, my hair is gonna be freaking long in Florida, okay? The heat does not make your hair grow. So during the summer months, it might seem like it is, but your hair does not grow faster in the summer. And in saying that, your hair does not grow faster if you trim the dead ends off. Your hair grows out from here, from your roots to the end. That's how it grows. All this hair is dead. It's dead here, and you just want to trim up the ends. So by cutting the ends off, you're not going to make your hair grow faster. If you're growing your hair out, honestly, if you are growing your hair out, you don't want to get it trimmed as often. Go as long as you can. Use really, really good products in your hair. Don't wash it every single day because you're going to have to use a hair dryer and all those heat elements on it, which is going to dry it out. So I'm talking about if you're growing your hair out. But cutting the ends off, even if you do a little bit, is not going to make your hair grow faster. If you want to get layers put into your hair, just know that some length is going to come off of your hair. You're going to lose a little bit of length. So always consult with your stylist about that. I know a lot of people are confused about that. I would always show my clients before, especially if I had someone that I could feel that was really nervous about maybe a new style and they wanted layers put in. I would say, okay, I'd spin them around the chair, I'd have them hold the mirror, and I'd hold up the hair and say, see this? I'm gonna cut this off, and then when it lays flat, this is where, or when it lays down, this is where it's gonna lay, right here, but we're gonna have to take this much off, which is gonna be some of your length down there. So just know that you're putting layers in your hair, you're gonna lose a little bit of length. This one is a big one, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't have to deal with this when I was working in a salon years ago because cell phones were not what they are now. There were different cell phones. Not everybody had a cell phone back then. Don't talk on your cell phone. Please do not talk on your cell phone when you were getting your hair done, please. I mean, if it's an emergency, maybe you could tell your stylist, I'm really sorry, this is urgent, I have to talk, I hope you don't mind, and just be courteous about it. But don't sit there and have a full-on conversation. It is so rude. It is so rude. Please do not do that. You're like having a full-on conversation while your stylist is trying to work around your hair, trying to cut your hair while you're talking on the phone. Please don't do that. That is so extremely rude. I personally don't even like when people walk around somewhere and talk on the phone. I think that's rude. It happens so many times that I just want to scream. I hate that. I really hate that. I don't want to hear about the surgery that you just had. I don't want to hear about the terrible date that you had last week. Like, I don't want to hear that. I really don't want to hear the details of it when you're walking around CVS, okay? And I certainly think that is so rude to do if you're getting your hair done. It's just rude. It really is. I just think it's rude. So, okay guys, that is it. Thank you so much for joining me. Please make sure you subscribe to Penn's channel and make sure that you check out her video. I don't know what she shared. I'm curious to see what things that she talked about on her channel. And remember, this is all in good fun, but I do think it is important to know some of those things and just be aware of them the next time you see your stylist. So that is it. Thank you so much, and I will see you real soon. Bye.